Hello and welcome back to 2 Minute Economics. We're going to do some more diagram skills today and we're going to look at education, the reason why you are here right now. What are the benefits of education? This is a more complicated diagram, so we're going to enjoy it. Now, I've put down a hypothetical example. It's not a hypothetical example. We know that education's good for you. Research suggests the more you study, especially at university level, the greater the benefits not only to yourself but to wider society in general. This includes greater levels of innovation, less crime, lots of other things, higher income levels, better quality of living, better standard of living. Draw a diagram showing these potential external benefits. Now, I've given you some clues down here. It's taken from an international A-level exam, modified, worth 4 marks, 1 mark for knowledge, 3 marks for application. Have a look at the guides down here, see if you can use them effectively, and then I want you to press pause, and I want you to have a go at drawing it. Once you've drawn it, press play, and we'll see how well you got on. Good luck. Right, welcome back. Hope that was okay for you. We've got here. How do I know it's beautiful? Because I drew it. Okay. I'm sure your diagrams look something very similar to it. Now, let's have a look at how we're going to give this diagram 4 marks. First of all, we've got a downward slope in marginal social benefit or social marginal benefit. We've also got a downward slope in marginal price. Clearly see that the benefit to society, the marginal social benefit, is above the marginal private benefit. In other words, you getting an education makes everybody else better off. That's your knowledge mark. Well done, 1 mark. We need to show the existing market equilibrium. Now, this is where this gets a little bit more complicated than your average diagram. Where the original market equilibrium is, marginal private benefit equals marginal private cost at what I've labeled here as point C. That point C is useful later on. And we've got price market equilibrium and we've got quantity market equilibrium. Okay, if you haven't put price market equilibrium, quantity market equilibrium, you've put P1 and Q1, you'll probably get away with that. You won't get away with it for the next one. Your 3rd mark comes from the new socially optimum price and quantity, and this is where you clearly have to say P socially optimum, Q socially optimum. If you put P2 and Q2, you won't get it, okay? So make sure you've got those correctly labeled. Your final mark comes from clearly identifying the welfare loss. Now, I've put a triangle up here, I've called it ABC. So in this case, the welfare ABC because we're under consuming, we're not using enough education. We could also call it a potential welfare gain, and that's a key area, key idea, because that's what society will benefit from having more education. We could also say it's the area ABC, any way of getting that extra mark. So what mistakes do? We don't draw MSB and MP. Too many people label them as upward sloping. We don't label the socially optimum equilibrium as QSO and PSO correctly, and as a result, we lose marks for that. And we're not very good at identifying this potential welfare gain. So again, it's an easy way to lose marks. Now, if you're still struggling with these, it's time to talk to TME, 2minuteeconomics.com. Thank you for listening and speak to you very soon.